and hell. We dive deep into the stories behind the rail. Respecting the craft, making the fans sing. Respect the craft, making the fans sing. Respect the craft, respect the fight. We bring the best, we can't hide. Respect the craft, making the fans sing. Respect the craft, respect the fight. We bring the best, we can't hide. We dive deep into the stories behind the ring. Respect the craft, making the fans sing. Respect the craft, respect the fight. We bring the best.
And we are live. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Respect the Craft. This is episode number 262. We are continuing hashtag Revolver Week here, and I have the absolute honor of being joined by a man with, he's representing a lot of things today. He represents the crew, he represents First Class, he also is the co-host of All Shit Here We Go Again podcast.
Yeah.
We got Mr.All Night Long, Swann in the building. What's going on, brother? How's
What's
it going?
up, my brother? It's going good. You know, I just dropped a little story on you before we went live, you know, and I don't mind sharing it to the whole audience. You know, like the day it started off like it was going to be a disaster, but I turned that sucker around. I made my comeback and I got the finish, you know what I'm saying? So today, your boy was feeling a little parched in the airport and he decided, you know what, I'm here in Cincinnati already. Let me use my debit card in this vending machine and I'll use the chip and I'll stick it in. Bam! Got my little monster drink, got my energy all up. And as I walked out the airport and got into the car, when I was 10 minutes down the road and we got to the gas station and I decided, you know what, I might need something for later. Let me get me some snacks. Your boy realized when he opened up his wallet, when he went to pull out the card was non-existent. The card was not in the wallet. The card was in the vending machine that I had used about 20 minutes ago. And I was in the bathroom for about 15 minutes. If y'all ain't seen my Instagram, go check it out, TNA Swann 91. You can see that I was in the airport jamming for about 20 minutes getting this goddamn reel done. And this whole time, my damn card was in the goddamn vending machine. God damn.
Oh,
What an idiot.
Yeah. That's the best that you're just jamming away. Meanwhile, it's like the card's just there. Like,
Yo,
luckily,
people could have been getting 18 sodas. Like, beep, 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 beep. Yo, we hit the lottery. We hit the vending machine lottery. You ain't got to put in no goddamn old debit access code for that. All they got to do is just keep on running that shit until it stops. Yeah.
Oh, man. Luckily, the lovely state. Oh man, of Cincinnati, Ohio. You know what? We gonna keep it. We gonna give you the card back because yeah, because oh man,
somebody could have janked that.
Yeah, man. That's hey, you had a good Samaritan today. You had a good Samaritan, and it turned into a better story.
Yes, indeed.
Well, I lost my debit card today.
Yeah,
this is how we begin the week.
Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy.
Oh man, it definitely would have been a worse conversation here, but no, we're in good spirits now. We're good.
Yes, sir.
We're back, like I said, we're kicking it off here with Revolver Week. We got Zach with the fire comments already. Yeah, he definitely he took it home. I was there. He got the comeback and he took it home. That's what happened.
Yes, sir. Took it home, baby.
Before we keep it going here with all the questions I do want to ask you, Swanee, I got to ask you the question I ask everyone that comes on. You heard the name of the podcast. It's called Respect the Craft. For you, when you hear that term, the craft, what does that mean to you?
Man, it means something that I've loved ever since I could remembering. It means something that I have, you know, thought of as an art, something that is thought of as sacred. You know what I'm saying? And it's a craft that so many have tried and so many have failed, so many have succeeded. And it's something that you know, is based on your perception of this industry and of this business. And my perception is it's one of the greatest entertainment values that you could ever ingest in your goddamn brain. That's indeedy.
Got you. Hey, that works. That again, it truly is that great art form that we get to be a part of here. Here we go. We got the good brother Smiley in the chat. What's going on, Smiley? Good evening.
What's
Good
up?
evening. But from that, like you said, since you can remember, having that love for this art and for this craft, what was it for you though that made you decide not only do you love this, I got to get in there. I got to step
Yo,
in through those ropes and see what I can do in this.
yo, bro, like I can remember I was 5 years old. I can remember I can't remember stuff that happens last week sometimes, but I got a crazy long term memory. Like I remember I was 5 years old. We were living at a spot called Chesapeake Bay Apartments. My brother was on the basketball team. I had got home from my elementary school from kindergarten. Freaking, I decided I was gonna watch me the Go Power Rangers. I was sitting down in my goddamn tidy whities watching the Go Power Rangers, watching Tommy and Jason and Zach and Kimberly and all of them whoop them goddamn putty's ass. And what happened? My brother, he came in from basketball practice and he said, "Look, we not watching this shit." He popped in a videotape. It was Coliseum home video. And the next thing I knew, I just see this guy coming out in this leather jacket with these crazy ass awesome sunglasses. He's wearing pink, but you know what? I'll let it slide because he's got some awesome music. And I loved guitar as a kid. I loved freaking fireworks. My man had the fireworks going at the top of the goddamn arena. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Bret the Hitman Hart. And I'm like, yo, what is this? What is this? And he comes out and he starts talking. And I'm like, yo, you know what? I think this is what I want to do. I want to do what these guys are doing. Seeing him drop people on their dome with the power driver, the Russian leg sweep, the elbow off the top. Your boy was doing that off the couch the moment I saw it, bro.
That was it. It hook, line, and sinker. They got you.
It was it. Got him.
Oh man, no, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. And again, thank you, Bret Hart, because now we got Rich Swann.
Yes,
We
sir.
get Rich Swann from
The
a videotape
excellence
like
of
that.
execution, boy.
Oh man, no, that works out. That works out. But before I forget as well, I do have a very personal message here. I wanna share. Let me get the exact wording, even though I wanna and I quote from the great Tussle himself.
Yes.
He wants to let you know straight from Tussle. Look how they doing me. Love you, Richie.
Hey, tell them, man, they was trying to fight me. Y'all trying to fight me. Look how they doing me. Hey, look how they doing me. Look how they doing me. Yo, I'm gonna turn that
Uh,
into a song.
the funniest part is I know you can do it now. After a few combos with you, it's like that's it. Rich just turns anything into a great song, and it works.
Turn it. What?
Oh man.
Could be by the end of this episode. Who knows?
Well then, that if it does, that will be the clip of the week right there. But
Hey,
before we keep going, we got more comments here. We got Chris
yes, sir.
Harris saying, "Rich homie Swan,
That's
what's
my
going on,
homie
Chris?"
right there. That's my boy right there, Chris Harris. Man, he did an awesome job at the show that I just had against Rios. Um, Jay Rios the way y'all go look him up. He's one of the greatest wrestlers, junior heavyweights that you could see. But my man Chris, man, Harris, he put it down on the mic. He was the MC, he was the announcer, and brother, he's definitely got a future in this business. I'll tell you that.
There you go. Always awesome also to see that. There we go. We got my brother from Everything Pro Wrestling, Conrad, in the chat. Good evening. Good evening.
What's up? What's
There
up?
you go. Got some love there. Says always call him Rich Homie Swann when I see him on TNA Wrestling. Shout
Yes,
out
sir.
there. There you go. And join him in Top Dollar. Definitely, man. That first class
Rich
thing
money.
is going fire right there. So let's get into that before we get into all things Revolver, because we do have to touch on that.
Yes, sir.
Touch about this pairing right here between you and Top Dollar, and just the insane things you guys are doing right now with first
Man,
class. How was
let
that?
me
How has that ride been for you?
man, let me tell you something. The first time I met this man, it was probably it was in my like second year of Impact Wrestling. So it was like 2019. And I went home to Baltimore to visit some family and everything like that. And I was on my way back to Florida, back to Orlando from there. And I get on this Southwest flight and I go all the way to the back of the plane. And I'm like, okay, I got this seat, all this to myself.
Little did you know.
Yeah. Hold on, wait. Your boy right here, got daggone sit. Hold on, wait.
It was Emilio Estevez. Emilio!
Yo, got daggone, lo and behold, who comes walking through? A big damn 7-foot looking mother sucker, looking like he weigh about 300 plus pounds, and it's the only seat available in my row. And I'm like, yeah, man, come on through. Next thing I know, I'm sitting next to big AJ Francis. And throughout this whole flight, I'm just side-eyed. I'm like, yo, this mother sucker is big. He is huge. We need to get this motherfucker in wrestling. No, I'm asking him. I'm like, yo, you like wrestling? Literally. And the next words that came out of his mouth was like, yo, the Lord put us together right now in these seats. So what came out of his mouth next was, you know, that's funny you say that, because I'm actually going down to the WWE Performance Center for a tryout right now. I'm like, God dang. Holy shit. This is real? You about to be okay. I hope you make it, son. Next thing I know, I turn on TV during the pandemic. What do I see? I see Shane Strickland. I see Tahuti. I see your girl up on there, and I see big AJ Francis going by Top Dollar. I'm like, yo, just about 4 months ago, I was on the plane with this dude. Now he's really doing it. Like, yo, fast forward my career, you know, my matches, everything like that. It felt like it was going into a nice little halt in Impact Wrestling. I'm losing all the time, and there needed to be a change. And what was that change? The man AJ Francis. And, you know, ever since I've been put with him, ever since we, you know, decided to collaborate and come together, you know, I've had a resurgence in my career, you know what I mean? I've gotten in better shape. I look better. I feel better. I wrestle better. And not only that, I'm making that money, you know? So I can't complain. Everything with AJ and I, you know what I'm saying, is going just splendid. And I couldn't have a better tag partner right now.
I definitely can see. And again, you guys are not only you guys killing it when it comes to the in ring, but just who you associating to. Every time you guys come out, it looks like the stars are just aligning.
Yo,
Even in the YouTube space, you guys had BDE with you guys at the last Impact, at the last TNA tapings.
BDE, Block Boy JB, freaking Bun B, freaking goddamn, who else we had? We DJ Who Kid. We had, the list just goes on and on and on. And I ain't even going front. Like, I didn't have social media like that before a couple weeks ago, maybe about a month and a half ago. But once your boy AJ starting to, you know, put all these stars out here, I'm like, yo, I need to get my clout pics. Hell no. I'm getting me my picture with Bun B and everybody gonna see this shit. No, hell no. Let me get on the gram. Let me get on Twitter.
So just to remind everyone, Swanny is back on the socials. So these are his socials. Because I told you even personally, I was like, I remember getting a follow and I'm like, this ain't Rich Swann. There's no way. So just to let everyone know, he is back on social. Follow him right there on Instagram.
Yo,
TNA
TNA,
Swann
TNA.
91 right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And on Facebook, freaking same thing, man.
Are you still
Richard
on X or
Swann.
did they take that account
Yo,
down?
they took that. They took my ex account, man. They took my ex account.
You haven't
Oh,
had it
and
for a month. What?
yo, what happened? Right was I saw a clip of somebody forearming somebody,
Okay.
and literally I put, man, forearm that mother effer harder than that, baby. Smash his face in. As soon as I pressed reply, freaking the screen changed on me and said, "You have disrespected the guidelines of X. Please type in the email that is registered to this X account." So I type it in. You know what the message that came up was?
No.
This Twitter is occupied already by this email, which means they took the goddamn possession of the Twitter. Like, and it's logged in on Sammy's account too. He can't even get into it. Like, I tried so many ways, and they said nope.
Oh my God. That's it. We're gonna have to get you another Twitter. Stay tuned.
Mm-hmm.
A new Twitter's gonna have to come for Rich here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Twitter number 4 or 5. Yeah, yeah,
I will say this. The minute I saw you back on socials, I was like, Sammy's winning the battle here. I know he wanted Alex back. And he
yeah,
got you back on the social.
yeah, yeah. He won it.
Oh,
Yeah,
there we go. We
yeah.
got my homegirl April in the chat. What's going on? April, what's going on? And Conrad,
April.
thank you so much. Thank you so much for the share right there. Definitely let's
Yes,
get some
sir.
people in here to keep supporting and keep watching.
Yes,
And
indeedy.
there we go. We got Auntie Lala in the building. I'll help you,
Lala.
Swann. Once again, we want to plug this away because that's why she wants the socials
Yeah.
too. Because you got to plug this. Because
Yes,
every
indeedy.
Monday night, don't forget, Swanny's also, he has a podcast now. He's back on everything.
Yes, sir.
So,
We
oh
hopping
shit, here
in
we
it.
go again. Make sure y'all check that out every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on
And
the YouTube and all the socials right there.
let me tell you something. I wouldn't rather do it with anybody than, you know what I'm saying, Ruthless Lala, because let me tell you something. Not only is she one of the most charismatic wrestlers in this business, but she is one of the most charismatic human beings in life. You know what I mean? And the moment you get on a phone call with her, your whole day brightens up.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, and the one thing about Ruthless Lala, she gonna tell you what it is straight up if you like it or not. And that's what this business needs. And that's what this business was brought up on when I came up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no bullshit, and ain't no lying, ain't no fucking pity patting, ain't no, oh yeah, you did very great when you know that they motherfucking sucked. Yeah. That's the cloth where we come from, you know?
Nah, definitely. Again, there's a reason they call it ruthless, and sometimes you need that. You need that
Yeah.
just to build up in this business. Because again, it's not all sunshine and rainbows at times. So
Nope,
you need
it's
that
not.
just to push through here. But here we go. Auntie saying, "Ah, shucks, man, I try." Nah, we love you, Auntie. Always
Yes,
always
indeed.
love and support there. And here we go. We got my brother Anthony Gamble in the chat with the eyes
Yes,
saying,
sir.
"One day soon." Oh, I'm guessing he wants to. I think he wants to step in the ring
Let's
with you
get it.
there, Swanee.
Let's get it. Yo, I like I said, I'm ready to wrestle anywhere and everywhere. I don't give a damn if it's Bum Cluck, Kentucky, or if it's in parts unknown. I will be there. Shit.
I was gonna say I feel like that's a little hard to find, but I feel like you'll be the
Hey,
person to find it though.
yo, I'll
You'll
find it.
somehow make it.
I'm off the grid. I knew exactly where the Ultimate Warrior lived up there in parts unknown.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Only Swanee will be able to find that somehow.
You know.
Oh man. Well, there we go. We got the good bro Matt also in the chat as well. What's up, Swan? Been a minute. Hope all is well. There
Yes,
you
sir.
go. There
Yes,
you go.
sir. Hope
Look
all
at
is
that.
well, my brother. Keep it awesome.
There we go. Love y'all too. Got me crying and shit. Oh, we didn't want you to cry now, Auntie.
Oh, yes.
Now we got to get you to back to laugh here. We got to get Swanee to tell a few stories to get people to get in a good mood here. We already gave
In
you
that
one.
mode.
We gave you.
Yes,
we gotta
sir.
keep it going here. We gotta keep it going because, like we said, we are talking all things Revolver here as well because it is Revolver week. We're getting
Yes,
ready
sir.
for Cage of Horrors. Last
One of the
Friday we
biggest
sat
shows.
down. we sat down with one of the members here of the crew. We sat down with the current Revolver heavyweight champion, Alex Shelley. We
Hell
got
yeah.
Richie in the building. That just means we gotta get Palmer in here eventually.
Got to
We're
get
looking for you,
Palmer on
Matthew
here.
Palmer. I know
Gotta
he's a little
get
calmer
Palmer.
now. He's a little calmer. He's a nicer guy. At times he might be a little questionable, but that's for the
Hey.
Revolver crowd to decide. That's all I'm saying.
Let him get that potion. He'll switch up on you.
This is very true. This is very true.
Let him get that potion. He'll switch up on that ass.
But no, we go to this because coming up on Saturday at hashtag Revolver Cage at Cage of Horrors, we got his grudge match right here. It is going to be a tag team grudge match as it is the crew going head to head finally with Ace Austin and Jake Christ. And Swanee, we having a nice combo here. We're having a good time. We're enjoying. But I gotta ask you, because you're usually the fun type of guy. We having a good time. We laughing. But I'm gonna show you a clip, and then we're gonna talk about it because
yes,
I don't know if I like this clip too much. So we'll be right back.
I love it.
Beat now. Thankfully, Nevaeh there.
Oh, no!
Come on
I
now.
thought Shelly and Swann left. Oh, now they're...
No! Not to Nevaeh!
And she's not...
She is not a competitor tonight. Shelly, no! Come on, no! You
Like, come on, Swanee. How are you just gonna just watch and enjoy that, holding back Jake like that? Like, man. Like, oh. Like, come on, man. That's
Charlie Murphy. hey, you ever seen a one-legged girl kick ass in a fight? Hell no. Shouldn't have brought her ass in that damn ring. See, this is what happened. We was gonna do it to Jake. And see, I used to love Jake. You see, back in the day, me and Jake used to be up from sunrise to sundown, sundown to sunrise. And let me tell you something. I know everything about that mother sucker. And the one thing that he loves the most, even more than pro wrestling, is his little girls and his beautiful, young-looking wife. And so I said, damn, she want to hop up in here? She want to hop up in here when we about to conduct our crew business? So, when your boy Alex Shelley and I, when we scoped out the situation when she came out and everything, tried to help, if you could see in the clip, you know what I'm saying, before, we got to the leg breaking part, I whispered in my man's ear, I said, hey, yo, you know what we should do? Since she want to stick her nose in our crew business, let's do what we was going to do to Jake to her ass. And that'll hurt his ass even more. That's why I got so much enjoyment of holding them, making them watch it. I love that shit.
come on, Swanee. Like, you. Oh.
Oh, yes.
Like, oh man, watching that, I was like, come on, like this.
Did it
I didn't even
turn
want to
you-
bring it. I didn't even want to bring it up to Shelly because I feel like he would have gotten mad at me too. So I was like, you know what? We gonna ask Swanee. He's usually in a better mood. Like,
Yeah. Hey, yo, and guess what? Now, when we do this grudge match, and Ace Austin ain't even got a goddamn thing to do with this. I don't even know what, because I'll break his big ass quad too.
oh,
shoot.
no, come on, man. Like,
I cut them muscles out.
You did call Ace Austin Walter.
Well, hey, you know what though? This is what I'm saying. He can get his leg broke. Frickin' Jake can get his leg broke. I'll go back and pull his brother out of cancellation, break his leg too. Especially since he broke mine. Fuck. Like,
oh shit, it wasn't that, Matt. Oh damn.
you damn right. You damn right. And if
I
I,
just
can't take
remembered
it out
looking
on,
at
if I can't take it out on the big brother, I'll take it out on Jake. God damn it.
Oh. Like you
With the
weren't there,
leg
but it
for a
started
leg.
with Bobby a while back. That's what is it with the legs? What are you guys breaking legs for?
Because, man, look, you could probably still wrestle with a broken wrist, a broken arm, a fucked up elbow. But if you can't run, I'm sorry. Like, hey, there's only one person that's good at that, and that's Zach Gowen. All right, he was one of my favorite motherfucking wrestlers. I don't give a damn. Shout out to him. So,
Oh.
and if they really love this, they'll continue doing this with one fucking leg. So,
Again,
I'm
this is why again. I don't think Jake Chris is gonna enjoy this laughing or any of that. So again, if you guys haven't already, there's a flash sale going on, so you can even save money and get your tickets for this stacked event. It is looking to be one of the biggest Revolver events yet, including this insane grudge match right here.
Oh
I don't
yes.
know. I don't know if Swann is gonna be laughing after Saturday. I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna
Or
be
he might.
laughing my
He
ass
might.
off. I'm gonna be laughing my ass all the way to the damn bank.
Oh
Yeah.
man, this is. We go keep
I got
going.
a lot of ass to laugh off too, so I'm gonna be laughing for a long time.
Oh, we go keep going here. We got VXS in the chat.
What's
Saying,
up?
Rich, homie, Rhoda Bay, thank you for being such an absolute inspiration and pioneer for the putos doing it today. Hope all is well, man. From Isaac. There you go. That's my boy Isaac right there from VXS.
My man Isaac,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
There you go. There you
That's
go.
the dude right there.
As Zach saying it right, you can't walk, you can't fight. That is true.
Damn
That's
right.
it. You take out the leg, they might be done for.
Done.
Ah,
Done.
oh man. I don't know. Again, this is you guys got to be there. Got to be there in person. If not, catch it on Fight TV Plus, now powered by Thriller, because you're going to want to see the insanity at Cage of Horrors there.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it always gets motherfucking live up in Clive, all right? So y'all better not miss that. Especially
Definitely.
Cage of Horrors. Give a damn what nobody say. Wrestling Revolver is one of the top independent promotions. Fuck that. Fuck independent. One of the top promotions in this goddamn industry. One of the fastest rising. Always motherfucking getting that buzz. And let me tell you something. If you miss something, you're going to want to go and watch these replays. You're going to want to go and catch up on the great history, on the great footage, on the great matches, on the great product of Wrestling Revolver, because it's for our generation, by our generation.
There you go. And no, he's got it, especially those clips. Shout out to the homie Tussle, because he's be catching the best clips with it.
Sir, yes,
So
indeed.
shout out to them right there. And there we go. First Alex Shelley, now Rich Ovi SWAT. Damn, I'm too late to no, we still going, man. Don't worry.
Oh,
We still you still early to the party. It's all good. We still here. We're still
welcome
live.
to the party.
We're still live here. We're still talking to Rich. So if you got any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. But
Bring it.
it's now let's get into this, because again we talk about that TNA resurgence here. We talk about what you're doing on the circuit here. But I can imagine now that you are getting that fire again, that a resurgence back. Is there anyone that you're seeing that you want to step into that ring with? Be it even at a Revolver ring. Hopefully
Man,
not breaking their legs though. Hopefully
let
just
me,
having a
let me tell you
nice
something.
matchup.
There's a couple people that I would love to get up in there with on a bigger stage and a bigger level. One guy that I would definitely like to get in there with is his name's Chris Slade. He's a wrestler out of the Pennsylvania, Maryland area. And dude, I'm telling you, he's somebody that people should watch out for. He's the real blade, the sharpest blade, Chris Slade. And man, he's somebody that reminds me of myself when I was, coming up in this industry. Had that same fire, that same size, that same desire, the want to go out there and really prove that no matter what your size and stature is, you can make it in this business and become a real money making player. Somebody else. Hold on one sec.
All
I'm about
good, all good.
yeah. One sec. I'm about to pull him up right here because I've met him a whole bunch.
We're gonna give Swanee a second. Some technical difficulties right here. Gonna give him 1 second right here, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be right back. But while Swanee fixes that, we're gonna remind everyone once again to go follow him on all of his social media right there. Follow him on Instagram, TNA Swann91. Go to get him on the Facebook. All that will be in the links in the comment section down below. But hold on one sec as Swann fixes that right there. And then again, it is going to be Revolver, hashtag Cage of Horrors. That's going to be this weekend. And here we go. We got Swanee back. Let's see if we can hear us.
No,
Swann, can
but
you hear us? There we
yeah,
go.
yes, sir. Daniel Lacey, bro. That's the
Gotcha.
other guy. Daniel Lacey.
Gotcha.
A big boy. He's called the grown ass man, bro. He goes by the grown ass man, Daniel Lacey. And not only is he a
Okay, got him.
looker, yeah, not only is he a looker, but he's somebody that, you know what I'm saying? He reminds me a lot of like a young Adam Cole, how he was like just well put together, somebody that, like he's definitely gonna make it in this business. Like 220-pound kid, freaking, you know what I mean? Just built to the get, like built to the gut for the gods, you know what I mean? And he's a kid that's gonna definitely go out there and turn some heads once he definitely gets the opportunity that he deserves. Um, and last but not least, I already said it earlier before, but I've known this guy for years, and we've only ever had 6-man tags and tag team matches. But for the first time after knowing each other for 12 years, we had our first singles match, and I'm talking about Jay Rios. Rios is the way is his handle. Man, he's always been amazing, but like now he's definitely taken the next step in his career, like promos, his look, his style, everything is just top notch. And I really want to see this dude get a chance at NXT, AEW, WWE, TNA, Ring of Honor, anywhere, because this guy will definitely be somebody that will make money for you and make money for himself and for this industry.
There you go. So you got three names right there, and definitely that stamp right there from Rich. Again, you talk about just the places you love to have them perform and just get that shot. But we look at all the places that you've had that opportunity to. That again, it's just a top notch of who's that you faced, places you've been, and just talk about that. Just how those experiences and all that has influenced the performer we see today, man. Because you're still killing it, and still it's not even touching your peak yet, man. With
Yeah,
the how much you evolve.
like just getting in the ring with some of the guys that like I can't even name them all because it's like I'd just be disrespecting the ones that I haven't named. But like I mean, I need like Davey Richards, Eddie Edwards, freaking Elgin, freaking Kevin Steen, Generico, freaking the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, like Roderick Strong, like goddamn Austin Aries, like all these guys that you know what I'm saying, like that were like Brian Danielson, like freaking like dude Claudio, you know what I mean, like. I got to work with Rey Mysterio in Chicago. Shout out to Warrior Wrestling, bro. Freaking like I've had the opportunity to step in the ring with some of my childhood heroes. Like this past weekend, I got to wrestle freaking Nick Nemeth, Dolph Ziggler. And like that's something that I never would have thought that, I had the chance to, especially in WWE. That was somebody that, I was like, damn, I hope I can break out of the cruiserweight so I can get an opportunity to wrestle these guys like Tyler Black, well, Seth Rollins today, or freaking, you know what I'm saying, or Dolph Ziggler, who's Nick Nemeth today, and I've crossed that off for one. Been like just being in the ring with these guys, and like even like in Japan and Mexico, like Shima and Shingo and Susumu and Mochizuki. Shout out to Mochizuki Masaki. That's my Japanese dad right there. Freaking like being able to get all these opportunities and have the chance to travel to all these countries and learn all these different styles, it's like it means a lot, and it really attests to that there's not just one way to wrestle. You can wrestle multiple different ways. You can apply this craft multiple different ways. And I've decided, in my, time in this business that every single thing that I've been taught, I'm going to try to use in some type of an aspect, whether it be in an entertainment way, like in WWE, or a fast paced action like a TNA X Division Lucha style, or a hard hitting, strong style King's Road type match like in Japan and Dragon Gate New Japan and All Japan, like Noah, stuff like that. I will bring that to you because I've had the opportunity to work all of those guys that have been in those companies, and I've gotten to go to those companies, and like my only thing is I want to pay it forward, and I want to, the way I was brought up and the way I worked, I always try to bring it to the students at CZW and any other young kids that come up and say that I've inspired them in some type of way. I always try to give it back because that's always how it was done for me.
No, definitely. And that was another thing even when we set this up, I was like, holy shit, I'm getting to talk to Rich Swann, right? Like, even talking to you outside of this, even when we're off the air, it's just like, man, you have inspired so many of us that want to get into the business, that have gotten into the business, that it's like just the style you bring, just the personality you bring, and just who you are in the squared circle is just something that's like, it's hard not to be like, yo, it gravitates toward people.
100%, 100%.
Like, you
Like,
can imagine there has to be that one especially multiple people that are watching. You're like, you know what? It's just like how it was for you. That clip of Brett.
yeah,
That's someone watching you, and it's like, now I gotta do this.
yeah, 100%, 100%. And like to hear somebody even say that, like I drove them to go after their dream. That's an accomplishment, and like not only that, like it just makes me feel, so good. It makes me feel happy, especially when somebody's going after something that they really love and care about. Mhm.
There you go. We got a question right here for you, Rich. Who you got tonight, Rich? Oilers or Panthers? Oh, they throwing the sports anime.
And let's see, man. Shoot, I ain't got neither of them because what ain't the Oilers? Ain't that is that is that football? The Panthers, the Carolina Panthers, right?
I'm about to look this up right now just to make sure. No, it's and it hockey.
NHL. Okay, I was like the Oilers definitely sound like freaking some goddamn hockey shit. Oh, no offense. I love Canada, but I ain't no hockey fan. The last time I watched some hockey was when I popped in the Mighty Ducks as a little kid. The last time I had anything NHL worthy on my TV screen was when I was rocking a PlayStation 1 playing NHL 97. God damn.
Oh man, you gotta love it. Yeah, this is why. Oh,
Shit.
there we go.
Any hockey team that I'm fucking voting for or, going for is the Calgary Sharpshooters, bro. I think that's what the hell they're called.
I can only wonder why. Like, can not even know who's on it, but it's like, nope, we're going with it.
That's Brett's team. Oh, okay. The Calgary Flames. Oh well.
It was like close enough. It worked out. It worked out there. Oh man, but we're
I
good.
remember at a point in time they did wear the Bret Hart jerseys, the colors.
There you go. See, love your honesty, Rich. Hey, you gotta be honest here. We just straight shooting. We just straight shooting here
What you
and
want me to
having
say?
some fun.
What you want me to say? The Oilers, and I don't know shit about them, and they could be the worst fucking team in the NHL right now.
I got nothing. I got nothing on either team. Unfortunately, I do not watch much NHL, so my apologies to anyone that Hey, enjoy your hockey, man. Enjoy your
yeah,
hockey.
I hope you win good on DraftKings or whatever freaking thing you betting on. You know what I'm saying? I hope you win billions of dollars. Give me a
And
cut.
there you go. I was gonna say, just make sure when you do win, hit up your boy Rich Swann and make sure you buy your tickets and be there for Cage of Horrors. That's it.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Go support the Wrestling Revolver. So while we're at that, we do have to bring it up because I feel like it's not an elephant in the room. It's very known. A certain individual that's at the Wrestling Revolver, usually the man behind the scenes, the man, as you could say, pulling the strings. That's Sammy Callahan. Can you talk us through a little bit about that friendship and how that bond started between you and the Callahan Death Machine himself?
Let me tell you something, bro. I was in York, Pennsylvania, chilling. This is in January, the beginning of January. And the month before was Cage of Death, right? Cage of Death 11, wasn't it? Cage of Death 11 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, ECW Arena. Danny Havoc versus Sammy Callahan. One of the greatest death matches of all time. I've told him that, over and over again. It's one of the greatest death matches of all time because not only were they, have a whole bunch of weapons and glass and stuff like that and a dangerous cage around them. They did not just use weapons. It was a lot of psychology and there was a lot of things that was called back to from 6 months of building up through story. And it was just a amazing spectacle to see. The ECW arena was as packed as it's ever been since like that time. It was probably one of the most drawing freaking things since ECW at that point. And bro, it was definitely an intimidating cage match. And I barely knew him at the time. You know what I mean? And freaking after that match, I'll never forget it. He had this big ass gaping scar on the back of his neck, this big ass open wound that literally, if it would have went the other way, his head could have been fucking cut off, like decapitated. And so after this match, everybody's so hyped. We're all in the back of the arena, and this man gets up on the top of the chair, and he's like, guys, I just want to thank all you, and this is why we fucking love CZW. And we're all like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And he turns around and he steps down from the chair and his back's all to us. And freaking we went from yeah, yeah to oh shit. Yo, 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 yo. Look in the mirror, bro. Yo, do you know what's on the back of your neck, bro? Do you know what's on the back of your neck? Then fucking he ain't know. Then they fucking the one lady with the peroxide starts running over this. They just sit him down in the chair. They start spraying that shit, wipe that shit down. He's like, ooh, ah. I was like, yo, how you just ooh and ahhing about it and not screaming your ass off? Because I know I would have been crying the moment I saw that fucking cut. Yo,
That's how you know the adrenaline was still there
Yo.
because at that point he's riling you guys up. I would have had something like that. I'm like, just give me a moment.
Yo, they both fell off like that. It had to at least be 15 to 20 feet high. They both fell off at the maximum of like 4 times each. So I'm like, yo, I know your knees fucked up, all that. I know it hurt. Yo. So fucking we all see that.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, I'm chilling at home. I get a call from a random motherfucking number. I was like, who the hell is this? Let me answer this. Answer it, and I just hear, yo, hey, hello. I was like, who is this? It's Sammy Callahan. I was like, oh, fuck. The hell is this crazy ass motherfucker doing calling my phone? Said, hey, man, so guess what? This month, we're wrestling this month. I was like, oh, no. You just did that game to death, and I'm supposed to be up in here with you? Oh, hell no. And I was like, you know what? All right, this might be fun. He's like, yeah, it's going to be me and Joe Gacy versus you and Ryan McBride. Switchblade Conspiracy versus the Irish Drive-By. I was like, all right, sweet. I call him back maybe 2 minutes later, and when he picks up the phone, I start playing his theme song that he came out to, fucking Muse, fucking Space Dementia. And he's like, oh shit, I think we just became best friends. I was like, yeah. He's like, you want to come over? I was like, yeah. Mind you, I live in York, Pennsylvania. He lived in Clementon, New Jersey. That's about a 2.5 hour ride.
Yeah.
You want to know what my black ass did? He sent me his address. I drove over right away. I drove over right away, and I never left. And we just became best friends.
Oh man, that's the
Worked
start of
out,
a lovely friendship right there.
worked out together every day, smizzed together every day, wrestled together every day. It was just, and we can step into the ring today, right now, and not even talk, and just go. That's just the type of chemistry we got. It don't matter like if you tell us that we're wrestling like a minute before, we'll get our shit on and we'll put on a banger. You know.
No, that's always the best. And again, it's like they say, your friends are usually the ones. It's just that's it. You just feel it out in there. No need
Yeah.
to say anything else. No need to even. It's just you know. Like
Yep. That's it. That's
no,
it.
that's awesome. But again, it just shows, especially how both of you are, how innovative you both are, and just the mindsets you guys have for the business. It
Mhm.
continues to prove why.
Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy.
But definitely, as we continue here now, talked about opponents, talked about again some great moments. Now I got to ask you the question I've been asking everyone now. That is for you, for someone that might not know Rich Swann as much or still getting into knowing who is Rich Swann. What would be a match that you would say is defines your career?
A match that defines my career.
Yeah,
I definitely would have to say, like, there's definitely two, and they're based on each other. The first would definitely have to be uh, myself, and it actually both they both involve uh, Pac from WWE. He was going by Adrian Neville at the time, and this really like made me like know that yeah, I can make money in this business. I really belong. Is when me and him wrestled each other in front of 70,000 plus people in the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas. You know what I'm saying? In front of Shawn Michaels, in front of Steve Austin, in front of The Undertaker, in front of frickin' Booker T, in front of Mark Henry, in front of all the Texas greats. You know what I'm saying? They were all there, JBL, and just watching, and I earned their respect. You know what I mean? Like they gave me respect before the match, and then after the match, they all came up to us and was like, "There's no holes in your guys' game." And to hear that from guys like Steve Austin and The Undertaker and Booker T, like can't nobody tell me shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, yo, I just had like the greats. You know what I'm saying? Like tell me like, yo, you belong in this business. And just to go out there with somebody like Pac, who in the beginning of my time in Japan, he really was a guy who took me under his wing, as somebody who was a gaijin over there and really like helped mold me into the style that I, portray today, which is the hybrid style, doing everything, um, you know, over there. And like, he was one of the first people to really like teach me about diet and really getting in immaculate shape and the right exercises and the right programs to really, you know, get your body right. And that's what I've been using, here recently are these workouts that he's given me and shown me to get myself in the shape that I'm in today. Um, like I've kept that. And the second one would have to be the match against Pac after he beat me at the Royal Rumble. It was my rematch for the Cruiserweight Championship. And this match was in the arena where, you know what I'm saying, my favorite match of all time. It was in the Rosemont, Illinois. You know what I'm saying? It's not the Sears freaking whatchamacallit, because that's the other one in Chicago. But it's the same arena where Steve Austin and Bret Hart had their match. And we were given 3 segs, 20 minutes, match bell to bell, like not entrance, but bell to bell, 20 minutes on Monday Night Raw 2 weeks before WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? And to have that match in front of like everybody, all the main people, like Vince himself, Triple H, all of them, like that was, another testament to say, man, I can really mother freaking be a player in this. I can really be somebody that, you know, can be a top draw in this industry. And having those matches, like it gave me the confidence. Like when I have, when I've had my TNA World Title matches or anything like that, the big stage matches today, to where it's like I'm still nervous. I still feel those goosebumps. I still feel those, feelings. But like it just brings me back to those moments right there. You know what I mean? Like it like when I feel the same like about a match, like how I felt about those two, I know,
And I was gonna say, I feel like with that, it's also because you still have that true passion and love for it. That you're still, no matter what match, having those nerves and having those jitters about that. It's like this is why we do it. You still have that care, and it's treating it like this is still, we got to treat it like it could be that,
Oh,
again, that defining matchup right there.
100%. 100%.
Like, no, and those definitely, guys, if you can, definitely go check them out. Find those matches, see the amazing chemistry in those. And it works though. Again, you see it, just the roads both of you have taken those Dragon Gate roads, taking those roads of just different traveling around and perfecting your crafts, and to have those type of matches like that where you're getting the respect from not only peers but just true legends in the business. And
Yeah.
it's like, we're giving you your flowers because again, you inspired so many, but you're getting then the respect from those that it's like that was a whole nother level of.
Oh, bro. Like I can tell you the story, man. Like, and it all was just all a dream come true.
Yeah.
Like it was freaking January, goddamn Royal Rumble, San Antonio, Texas, Alamo Dome. They telling me, "Hey, Rich, you got the stuff that you want for the printing off and the what is it called? Uh damn, for like basically the pictures for the game."
Got
And
oh okay, got you.
I was like, huh? They were like, yeah, get what gear that you want that you're gonna have in the game,
Yeah,
because you're
so you can get scanned and all that
yeah,
for
yeah,
the
yeah,
game there.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
The face scan and the body
Yeah, yeah.
scan. And
Got you.
I was like, really? Oh shit. So I get my gear on, go into the room that it was at, and this is who I was saying. It was Booker T, Undertaker, Steve Austin, JBL, freaking Mark Henry. They're all around this table. They're all sitting around this table and they're all having laughs. And I walk in and I'm like, oh shit, they all here. They're all here. I do all my pictures, all that. I'm freaking geeked out. They're like, stop smiling. You gotta have a straight face for this one. I'm like, trying not to smile, but like, I'm about to get put in the goddamn game. And everybody, if you know me, everybody knows I am a goddamn wrestling video game fanatic. So like, that was dream come true.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, I know the way I have to go out, I have to walk past all of those legends at that table. So my knees are shaking. You know what I'm saying? So I know that I got to go up and say hi to them, because in the wrestling business, if you don't say hi, you
Yeah.
gonna get the ass whooped. So freaking, I'm walking past after I get scanned for the game, all cheesing, and goddamn Stone Cold's like, "Oh, hey kid, goddamn, you got one hell of a right hand. Yeah, you're a good hand, kid. You're a solid worker." And then the Undertaker pops and he said, "Yeah, I really like what you did. I liked what you did last week," because they saw the freaking angle building up with me and
Nice.
Pop.
Oh
And I
my
was like,
god.
oh my goodness. And Booker T's like, yeah, I like that kid. He got a lot of charisma. He good. And they're all going around like putting me over. I'm like, yo, I'm about to cry. All my goddamn favorite heroes, like giving me respect. Then we do the match. Then after the match, I get dapped up by all these guys, bro. Like, oh man, it was like nuts. Like, and then fucking getting to see AJ Styles versus fucking John Cena right afterwards. Oh god damn. I was in heaven, bro.
Oh man. And to me, I'm like, I can only imagine you see that knowing, wait a second. That means they might watch, like, no pressure now. It's just like, no,
Yo,
it's
yeah,
all the insanity of like, wait, everyone's here.
yeah. And
I,
AJ Styles is one of my all time favorite. Like him and Ray, they like got to be like head neck and neck for me for favorite wrestlers. And side note, I don't mean to get off topic. Yo, AJ Styles versus Murafuji?
I saw you
What?
guys talking about it last night. I was like, holy, the fact that I saw that post and I was like, this gotta be fake. You know, a lot of times people just make those like,
Yeah,
oh, the
yeah.
fantasy graphics. I'm like, there's no way. Then I see it's actually posted. I'm like,
Yo, it's crazy.
wow.
And the things like with Jordan going over to NXT, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like you see, all of the wrestlers that wrestled at TNA beforehand that are in WWE now on social media, like, oh, I wonder what this would be like. Or the one that I love the most, where AJ Styles took a pic or posted a picture of himself with the TNA World Championship. I'm like, God damn it, there's still a chance. There's
Hey,
still a
man.
chance. Do you
The
know how many
craziest.
times? You know how many times when I see online when AJ Styles is like, "Yeah, this is about to be my last year. I'm gonna hang up the boots. I'm about to." I'm like, please, please, let me get one shot. Let me get one chance. There was one match that Cedric Alexander at PWX in 2012 had with AJ Styles. No, it was 20. It was like 2014, 2015. Before I went to WWE, and I was so jealous of Cedric. I was so bad. I was like, "You son of a bitch! You got that match before I did. You son of a bitch!" God
Richie in the
damn.
back doing the Dolph Ziggler promo. It should
Yeah,
have been me.
it should have. Yeah, yeah. That's exactly. I was like, "This is my last. This is one of my last indie matches in freaking North Carolina. It should have been me. Damn it! It should have been me."
Oh no, but that is the insanity now. I feel like wrestling is at a just insane high that you never
Mhm.
know what could happen. Who
Yo, you
knows?
don't.
Again, we're having this conversation about matches that are happening and stuff that's happening. Who knows? Again, that door opens both ways.
Yeah, it
Could we
does.
see you back in an NXT ring around that area? We never
Hey,
know what
man.
could happen, man.
You never know. You never know. Keep them, fingers crossed that, at any given point, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be TNA, whether it be on WWE, whether it be NXT, that, we all get that goddamn on cross promotion matches that we all are wanting.
That is insane to see. And again, to see wrestling doing that, that's what everyone loves to see is just wrestling thriving. Because it does it for everything. When you see moments like this, you see matches like this, it gets people interested again and hyped and just loving
It,
all
it
things wrestling right now.
I mean, like, think of the possibilities of like the guys, like you got the Rascals that are in TNA, you know what I'm saying, and then you have former Rascal, you know what I'm saying, in Wesley. Imagine the reunion and the sound of that crowd if they all got back together and was able to have one more 6-man tag match. And for somebody that's a unselfish person in this wrestling business, if I was to goddamn ask for anything, I'd ask for myself, AJ Francis, and Ricochet versus the Rascals over there. Get a little bit of first class with a little bit of goddamn flash with the best high flyer in the world. You know what I'm saying? Against them goddamn so Italy, funny, loving, dovey rascals. you know?
Oh man, that would be. See right there again, the possibilities are endless, man. The possibilities are truly endless. I know everyone wants that. That is the one thing that they've been throwing around, especially because they kept jumping the bro Wesley. And I'm like,
Yeah,
come on, man. There's a lot of them. Someone
yeah,
get him out the treehouse and get him back in.
yeah. You know what I'm
So you
saying?
never know what could happen there. But again, that's the insanity of it all. But like you said, you love paying it forward, and I know a lot of people that are watching this are part of this great business. Is there any words of advice you would like to share for those that are maybe still young in it, or even just finding those moments of like they're questioning what to do next in this business?
You know, the one thing that I could definitely say is, I know things are a little different from when I started, but I just feel like they were different for, the guys that taught me when I started, you know what I'm saying? Like, but the way that has always worked for everyone from the early 30s to now, you know what I'm saying, is always, no matter if there's 10 people at the show or if there's 10,000, be trying to get on every single show that you can, be trying to help out in any certain type of way that you can, because guess what? If you're a good wrestler in this business, that's great. But wrestling in the ring is only 10% of what we do in this industry. And you have to be going out marketing yourself. You have to be going out there trying to do anything and everything to get noticed. And if that means driving 10 hours for no money, you know what I'm saying, on your own dime, just to show that you have that passion without even hitting that promoter up. Look up what shows are in the area that you want to drive to, and then drive to that show, and then go meet that promoter face to face, and go and help up, go and set up the rings, go and put up the chairs, go and set out flyers, go and do the footwork. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're 10 toes down in the street putting promoting, that is where you're going to get your fan base. That's where you're going to get your crowd, because you're doing human interaction, and when sometimes, like, when promoters are just putting out their internet flyer, you know, you might have 20,000 friends, and 15,000 might like the post and might say, oh, yeah, coming. But guess what? Probably about 100 of those people actually live in your fucking area, if that. You know what I mean? So it's like, just because you get 20,000 likes on a post saying that your show's going to be in town doesn't mean that those 20,000 people are going to show up. So you can't just bank off the internet. You know, that's another thing. Um, and just trying to seek out as many, training sessions and seminars as you can, because in this business, you can never stop learning. I go out and I train every week, and I learn from people that have only been in the business for 2 months sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Something new. You never know. You never know what you're going to learn, and just always have your mind open.
There you go. I hope again for anyone listening, definitely get those gems and listen to the man, because again, this is why he keep doing it strong, and keep growing, and amazing moments that continue to happen with Rich Swann there. But Rich, before I let you go, one final question here, and that is for Rich Swann, what is the end goal, brother?
The end goal, man, for me, man, I want to be in the best shape that I can possibly be in, and I want people to look at me in the same light that they look at the Will Ospreys, in the same light that they look at the Ricochets, in the same light that they look at the Pox. Because granted, I understand, like, my personal life kind of fucked up my wrestling career in the beginning, or not the beginning, but towards when I was starting to really get my shine on. And you know all I'm trying to do is try to be the best version of myself, and just get back on top of this industry like I know I can be.
Got you. There you have it. And again, we're seeing it every day. We're seeing the posts. We're seeing the workouts. Rich is getting them, man, and it's gonna be a look out competition. Look out, because Rich is coming, and coming strong for everyone. But
Yes,
before
sir.
we let you go, we want to remind everyone once again, go follow this man on his Instagram right there. Rich is finally back on social. So yes, this is Rich Swann's Instagram right there.
Yeah,
TNA
boy.
Swan 91 right there. Facebook link will also be in the description down below. And don't forget, this Saturday it is Cage of Horrors, hashtag
Hey,
Revolver Cage. If you can't make it in person, make sure you're watching it on Fight TV Plus, aka powered by Thriller TV, and make sure you check out this huge tag team grudge match. The Crew, Matthew Palmer and Rich Swann taking on Ace Austin and Jake Chris. And like I said, I don't know. I don't think Jake's gonna be too happy with you, man. I don't think Jake's gonna be too happy with you.
I think your boy Jay Chris, by the time I'm done, he's gonna be like, look how they do me, 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 look how they doing 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 me. Yeah. Just look how they doing me. They trying to break my feet. Yeah. Look how the crew's doing me. Look how they doing me. Look how they doing me. Yeah, yeah. Gonna break them knees and legs, baby. Revolver.
There you have it. he said he would. He said he would, and he somehow turned it into a song right there. Shout out to Tussle and to Alex Cologne, man, because I know that's where the clip came. So we go show always love to the fam right there. But to everyone, we thank you guys once again for tuning in. We thank Rich for joining us, and don't forget we continue in Revolver Week the rest of the week here on the channel. So stay tuned for more conversations continuing tomorrow. But as always, guys, don't forget to be wise, be genuine, be real, be better people, respect the craft. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.